Okay, so let's talk about the stainless steel framework for your new Dodger and or bimini top. Basically, we offer a 1-inch diameter stainless steel frame and we offer an 1.25 inch diameter stainless steel frame. There is a significant difference between the two, particularly when it comes to the structural integrity of them. So let's talk about that. Let's do an example. Okay, so let's say I go up to a Dodger that's been constructed out of a 1-inch diameter framework. And this Dodger has grab rails on the sides and a back grab rail. And I go up the side and I give it a good yank. There's going to be some lateral racking or some side-to-side movement when I grab that side grab rail. And likewise, when I go and grab the back of the Dodger, there's going to be some give. So now if I go up to a Dodger that's been constructed out of 1.25 inch framework, and same kind of thing, it has side grabs and a back grab, and I go give that Dodger a yank on the side grab, the amount of resistance I'm going to experience will be significantly different than what I experienced on the 1-inch frame. It's impressive. So when it comes to structural integrity, it's undeniable that the 1.25 inch frame is a substantial difference. So something to consider. My opinion is a Dodger is a safety feature on your boat. And you're putting grab rails on there with the intent of people grabbing onto it and holding on for dear life at times, I'm sure. So my opinion is I want to build that Dodger as strong as I possibly can to be able to do that stuff. And the other thing to consider too is the stainless steel framework is forever. It's indefinite. I mean, once it's done and built on your boat, you'll never need to replace it unless you want to change the design or the height or depth or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't deteriorate. So the investment you make in the stainless steel frame is well worth it, and it's forever. So anyways, I guess my point is don't skimp on the framework or try and save money there, because that's the part that's the foundation of your Dodger. Take it for what it's worth, but that's my opinion on 1-inch versus the 1.25 inch when it comes to your Dodger. When it comes to the bimini top, it's a little different. As you know, nowadays the beam on sailboats is carried so far aft that there are times when we can be building a bimini that's the beam is 15 feet or 16 feet or 12 feet or whatever it is. But my point is, if we were to try and build a bimini frame out of 1-inch stainless steel to span that much of a distance, what will happen is, particularly here in the Northwest, if we get some snow and then it rains, the amount of weight that puts on the bimini is significant. And so with a 1-inch, when it's spanning that far, it gets really weak in the middle. And I've even seen these things collapse. I've seen 1-inch frames literally collapse with snow loads on them. So anyway, something to think about when it comes to being in the Northwest is we do have to deal with the potential for that. And there are times where we will literally not do, we just won't do the bimini frame out of 1-inch just because of the liability risks with the snow and everything. So depending on how wide the beam of your boat is and how far it's carried aft will really kind of dictate whether or not you should go with 1.25 or 1-inch. But quite honestly, usually what happens is if the Dodger's going to be 1.25 framework, it just makes sense to make the bimini frame out of 1.25. That way everything matches. But anyways, so for different reasons, the 1.25 is more important on a bimini due to width of the cockpit. So, and here's an example of this is an 1.25 eye end. Here's a 1-inch eye end. I mean, you can see the difference. I mean, it's pretty substantial. Likewise with the jaw slides here, you can see the difference. They're pretty substantially bigger. So, anyways, there you have it. That's what I can tell you about the 1-inch stainless steel framework and the 1.25 stainless steel framework. It's undeniable that the 1.25 is a substantial difference in structural integrity. Alrighty, well I hope that helps, and thank you very much for watching.